I'm ready.
Okay. Hey, sir. My name's Officer Matthias. I'm wearing a body camera. What's going on today?
Protesting my government, exercising my First Amendment, same place they're exercising theirs.
Okay. You're aware you can't protest on private property.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Okay.
I've already talked to them.
Huh?
I've already talked to several of their people.
Okay. If they want you removed, like you can't.
I'm on public easement. I have to have somewhere to walk.
The other part of this is you can protest, but your sign has profanity on it. There are metro ordinances against having profanity.
The Supreme Court decided this in 70 or 71.
It's a metro ordinance.
Well, I'll fight that.
Okay.
The Supreme Court's decided your metro ordinance don't hold shit over the Supreme Court.
Why are you so angry today?
Because this bastard got us in a war last night. He bombed a foreign country without congressional approval. That's a war crime.
Okay.
I've been doing this for 2 years now against him, but I'm real pissed now because he's trying to get us in a war.
What's your sign here, man?
What do you mean? Can you read?
Yeah, I can read. I just want you to interpret it for me.
It says fuck Trump. That's what I mean. Get rid of him. I don't like him.
What does it all mean, though?
Okay, well, taco means talk. That was coined by Wall Street. Trump always chickens out on his tariffs.
Okay, I haven't heard of it.
8647. 86 is the restaurant term, means get rid of it. 47 is the 47th president.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to talk to the folks here. If they want you removed, then you're out.
You can't remove me. I'm on a public easement.
You're not on a public easement.
Yes, sir. Where's my fucking sidewalk, dude?
There's no sidewalk here.
Then I have to have a public easement to walk on.
What I'm saying is this would be a whole different thing if you were on a sidewalk, but you're not on a sidewalk.
Because there is none.
Okay, then why don't you go find a sidewalk?
Because I don't have to. There's a public easement for me to walk on. This is public property. That's a damn fire hydrant. That's public property.
Okay, well.
And so is the easement that I'm walking down.
Once again.
And I'm assembling.
You're holding a sign that has a lot of profanity on it. This is a church.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that the people at the church...
I don't care what they think. They're exercising their First Amendment. I'm exercising 3 of mine.
They're also exercising their First Amendment on private property.
Right, and I'm not on their private property.
Okay. Do you know where the property line is?
No, sir, but I know I have to have enough room to walk.
You don't?
I do.
There's no sidewalk.
Because there is no sidewalk, I have to have a public easement.
Okay, just because there's no sidewalk doesn't mean you can just walk wherever you want.
No, sir, it doesn't. That's why I'm right up against the curb. See where my feet are? I'm right up against the curb because I have to have somewhere designated by the city as a place to walk.
Okay, are you walking?
Oh, I'm assembling my First Amendment right.
Okay, so you
you can't make me walk. I can assemble on a public property. A public easement is public property.
Okay. Well, apparently you've read Google before.
I've done a lot more than Google.
I'm sure.
Yeah, go ahead and talk to them. They've been watching me for like an hour.
I can't imagine why.
All right, Metro showed up right as my ride's across the street waiting on me to pick me up because I'm hot as hell. Been here for like an hour. Had overwhelming support. A couple middle fingers, a couple people yelled. But I've had overwhelming support, this is Green Hills, Tennessee, suburb of Nashville. Pretty affluent. This is one of the bigger churches. I wouldn't call it a mega church, but it's a good sized church. Few detractors, but overwhelming support overall.
Hi, partner.
Yeah, man.
So I talked to the church folks. They are okay with you protesting out here on the sidewalk.
Because there is no sidewalk, right?
Huh?
Yeah, I've already talked to them. There's security plus about 6 of them.
Okay, I mean, folks call in, so we got to
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you just call for service. You got to check it out.
What I ask is just be mindful of kids and families and stuff.
Not my problem.
Okay.
Legally, it's not my problem.
I mean, but to be a reasonable person,
The reasonable person wouldn't have a fucking felon and a rapist in office.
Okay. Well, you do. So.
Yeah, I do. That's why I'm protesting him, which is another right to redress my government for grievances.
I didn't say what.
Right. I'm exercising 3 of my rights. They're exercising 1. That's why I'm here. They're exercising their First Amendment. So am I.
Okay. Well, like I said, just be mindful. There's a bunch of families and stuff out here.
Well, I've been out front most of the time. I just walked around here because my ride's here and I'm about ready to go.
Okay, that's fine.
It's hot as shit out here, dude.
It is.
At least you got AC. There ain't no AC standing out here.
I agree with that. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. For now, we're gonna call this incident closed. They just asked that you don't walk up on their
right. They explained to me this building here is their property also, so I got that. Can I get your ID number, sir?
Like badge number?
Yeah. Well, you don't have badge numbers for Metro. You got IDs.
Well, I mean, it's
the same thing. Right. Okay.
4002-306.
4002-306. Okay. Thank you, officer. All right. There you have it. He's calling this closed. His call for service ended well. And he is gone. All right. I'm going to walk across the street. My ride is over there waiting on me. Nashville Audits. Peace out.